Hello everybody, this is part one of a two-part video review of the Boost Max, which is produced by ZTE, and it is for Boost Mobile. This phone was $300 with no contract, and the main standout thing of this phone is that it has a 5.7-inch screen. It is a 720 by 1280 pixel IPS screen. And this phone has Android 4.2.1 or 4.1.2, sorry, an 8 megapixel camera with 720p video recording, dual core 1.2 gigahertz processor, 1 gigabyte of RAM, 3200 milliamp hour battery, which is non-removable, but 3200 is huge. The battery life is excellent. Let me just show you some screenshots really quick while I remember. Here's one I just took. The phone's been sitting on for days, and I've used it a little bit, but not a whole lot. And as you can see, 3 days, 22 hours, 37 minutes, and it's still at just under 50%. And I have used it a little bit, like not a lot, but again, my Nexus 4 would never make it that long. So, and actually, let me show you. I did take one, if it wants to work here. I also took one. Alright, and the gallery does not want to work right now. But if it did work, which maybe it will later in the video, I also took one after a day of full use. Okay, so this one has LTE and an 8 gigabytes of built-in storage plus a micro SD card slot. But I've had a lot of memory issues with this phone, which I will go over later. So first of all, let's get into messaging. And in messaging, you can see it's the typical Android experience. Oops, and you can use Hangouts if you want, or download whatever messaging program you want, but we don't need a person to send it to. But the keyboard I found, with the nice screen real estate on this thing, was really easy to use. So, and there was no lag. I actually downloaded the Google keyboard from the market. But let me just see what other keyboards it came with. So I downloaded the Google keyboard. It's free. I find it autocorrect really good. It has TouchPal X, which is like swipe. It has swipe. It has the other Android keyboard. But the Google keyboard is the newest version of the Google keyboard, and it's the best version of the Google keyboard. So, I mean, really, there's no lag or anything. The quick brown fox jumped over the fence. Oops. And see, oh, it's not going to fix it that time. But anyway, really typing was easy because the screen is so large. This way, however, I didn't use this much because this is really big and it's kind of a stretch to get to the middle. But again, the screen I found perfect for typing with two hands in portrait mode, though if you were going to use it with one, it's almost impossible, even with swiping, because I cannot reach over there. So, I mean, it made it a lot harder to type. You can see getting A, it's kind of hard, and it makes it feel a little slippery, and I really don't want to drop this phone. So, that is messaging. See, that's about it. Yep, I got a lot of messages on this phone. It never clogged down at all, bogged down, whatever. So I think you should be good there. Also, I'm going to touch on the design of this phone. Wipe off the screen a little bit. It's got a pretty decent design. It's not that thick. I don't have the exact measurement, but again, not very thick. You can see it's kind of got this aluminum or plastic or whatever that is, kind of back. It feels pretty solid. I mean, this is pretty heavy, I guess, for a phone, but it kind of gives it a quality feel to it, and it looks good. I mean, it looks sort of like something HTC would make, though up here the camera is not very stylish. But again, not a horrible looking device. So let's check out the web browser now. And I use Chrome. It also comes with well, it comes with Chrome, and it comes with the normal browser, but I always use Chrome because it is far better than the Android browser, so that's that. Actually, I did do a demo video of this that I made before my plan was up, because I actually don't have service right now. So I will just have you guys watch that, but I'll talk about it really quick before I show that. It, well, transitions you can see are not very fast, and it's 3G is pretty slow, but that's Sprint. I mean, it's not going to be that fast. It depends on where you are and the time of day and everything, of course. But web browsing was very nice with the huge screen because it's, you know, it's like a phablet. It's really a nice web browsing experience, and I didn't have really many problems with web browsing. Also, pinch to zoom worked really well. Scrolling was good, like up and down the page, and you can see it's not quite loaded, so this is all the further I can scroll, but I had no problems navigating pages, including big pages. So, and also my Wi-Fi is not working right now, which I'm going to need to figure out, but so that's about all the browsing we're going to do, and then I'll just show this clip right here. Alright, and now we're going to come back and talk about the camera. So, we really are pretty much going to literally just talk about the camera because I did not get to do much testing on it before it decided not to work, and I'll show you that right here. As soon as you open it, it says storage space limit, blah 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 blah. That's a bunch of bullcrap because there's plenty of storage free on this. I've checked, there's over half a gigabyte free. About 750 megabytes right now, which is not very much out of 8 gigabytes. I'm not sure where the rest went. I haven't downloaded a whole ton to this thing. But either way, the camera should work, and it doesn't. So I'll show you the one real picture I took with the camera before it went out, if my camera, my gallery works, and it does. Alright, so here we go. You can see transitions are quite slow. So this picture, not much color at all because it is very snowy here, and it was just a cool view out over the lake, as you can see. But when you zoom in, things don't look very good. I don't know if you can tell on here, but they're very fuzzy and they don't even look real. So, and that's pretty much everything. So, but out from far, it looks, well, it's not bad. Again, there's not much color in here, so I can't really describe the color, but let's see. Also, while I'm at it, it does not want to let me see these other pictures. The gallery keeps force closing, so I guess that's a bad side to this phone. Look at that. That picture just force closes it. So I won't really be able to show that picture right now. If I get it, I'll post it on the Facebook page, facebook.com/funzero1. But for now, we're going to be stuck not having that. So again, there is a dedicated camera button here, and it has just the standard camera app. There's not a whole ton of features to it. I Snapchatted a bunch with the front-facing camera, and that worked out fine. I mean, quality is not amazing, but you know, for Snapchatting and good old selfies, it's not horrible. And so again, I really can't say much about the camera because really all I really used it for was Snapchat, and that was mostly the front-facing camera. So, yes, that's it for the camera. And that is also it for part 1. So thanks everyone for watching. Please follow me on Twitter at funzero1. And also like the Facebook page. I'll have lots of news and updates, and if I'm selling phones, I'll post links on there to the eBay page for that. And that is facebook.com/fun01. And also, like this video.